The gentleman from Oregon is recognized to close.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back the balance of his time. The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized.
I want to thank the gentleman from Oregon for supporting this legislation he has and citing a number of judges and courts who added their support to this important legislation. To Mr. Cohen, your eloquence was in the efforts that you have made to help those who have suffered injustice, and we thank your partner, Congressman Armstrong, for his work as well, and the fact that you all are speaking in tandem speaks loudly on this floor. Let me, as I close, submit into the record the dissenting opinion of Justice Scalia, Thomas, and Ginsburg with simple comments from their opinion. On petitioner's appeal, the D.C. Circuit held that even if their sentences would have been substantively unreasonable but for judge-found facts, their Sixth Amendment rights were not violated. That was found by the D.C. Circuit. We should grant certiorari to put an end to the unbroken string of cases disregarding the Sixth Amendment. And so you are more than affirmed that the Sixth Amendment in these cases is patently disregarded. Ask unanimous consent to submit the Supreme Court dissent on the Jones versus United States case into the record.
Without objection.
So I want to say that the failure to address this issue for so many years has contributed to the epidemics of over-incarceration and mass incarceration, weaken the finality that a jury trial is meant to provide, and undermine overall public confidence in our justice system. I really think this legislation has exposed some incredulous behavior because most people believe that you are sentenced on the unreasonable doubt convictions as opposed to additional sidebar conversations that may come to the judge's attention in terms of other offenses. Today, we consider a simple, narrowly tailored bill that builds on our bipartisan effort to create a fair justice system. This bill will make sure that defendants are punished only for the conduct that prosecutors are able to prove at trial, consistent with the constitutional guarantees of due process and the right to a trial by jury of their peers, and consistent with the principles on which this country was founded. And before I close, I want to join with my colleague from Tennessee's remarks and indicate the deepest sympathy to the family of Congressman Don Young. He is a voice, and I speak in the present. His presence was larger than life. He spoke to everyone, and his booming voice is something that I'm certainly going to find a great loss, as well as his love and passion for not only his family and his great state, but also for this institution. I don't know if we'll ever find an institutionalist such as Don, but we can certainly follow in his footsteps and, of course, in his desire for order when he cited the words regular order. So we are blessed by having him here, and may he rest in peace. I ask that my colleagues join me in supporting this bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.